right in the heart with a silver bullet.
Yeah. I think they plotting on me. Don't wipe their feet when they enter the L.A.R. I feel a cold stare. Think I ain't looking. Maybe because I'm focused. No hands out for the hopeless. Funny bullets, I caught them shots. Another piece of the puzzle connected dots. You can find the truth of laughter and liquor. One more shot to an empty bottle. If she gon' walk it like a model for me, like I don't see her intentions all in my soul. At a time we were just friends with advice to land. Not special, I was dead broke, but we still got hope. Don't put my words, just pack the issue that raw dough. Just pack the issue that raw dough. Pack the issue that raw dough. To the people that listen to my people, they know that I do care. With their hands in the air, rocking side to side. Now my work, yeah, it's time to ride. Where my niggas at? My niggas ain't my niggas no more. Push me to the back, label to change up his swag. I do it for us, I'm pro-black. Don't rock it the sheep get, wooden beats or all type of African shit. Just rock a table fade, swagger tailor-made. Polo collars and fly kicks. Just polo collars and fly kicks. Exclusive shit, not get wet. Keep it coming, just don't stop. The revolution starts with shots. Bang.
I'm respectful to my people, and I want to represent my people. And I don't want to be a bad representative. I can't be blind, make the blind lead the blind. They all follow me.
Now my mama said, baby, act like you got sense. They act like I only act right for Lent. Been living in purgatory, but I'm nosing for heaven. Not sure if I'm getting in, cause I ain't paid a reference. Who looking at me when I ain't looking, judging my character? I can't put down my guard on this planet, packing the camera. Ready for my close-up, the lens gets bigger. Won't play me on BET, cause I am not a nigga. My heart is like a powder keg, ready to explode. Smell like strange fruit, cause I'm America's cologne. It started with the hello, think you're a nice fellow. You're ballin' like Carmelo, you treat you like Othello. L.A.R. be the star, turn a rapper to a prophet. Bulletproof 306, keep your hands in your pocket. Jordan rules for my life, you contain them, can't stop them. I'm niggas sky high, so the clouds can't drop them. My life is like a miracle, my words are just imperial. I'm edible, I'm audible, I'm digital, I'm visual. Spit like Komodo, go like Bruce Lee, Roy beating the mean as bad as Mofo in the dojo. Life is so amazing and raps like Jesus. They said hip hop is dead, but today look like Easter.
Now I wake up in the morning, I'm black and handsome as ever. However, you see me as strange fruit, will it ever happen, not again. A crooked just ain't homicide, he know it's self-defense. But since I'm black and since he white, he got no common sense. That's 1969, and he ain't Jesus Christ. He ain't coming back on Easter, he ain't got a second life. You know I'm right? Hold up, look. Now the sirens in my window here and pull it over. License and registration, gun ain't never in the holster. Plus, that man black too, he wanna act too. A nigga with an attitude and a badge too. A couple tattoos, hoping I act a fool so he can squeeze too. But it ain't nothing different, they the same thing. They pull him over, he gon' get the same thing. Maybe 2 up in his brain, 21 gun salute. Last words was I'm a cop, he last heard fuck you. And he ain't coming back, you know I'm black like Jesus. But I ain't coming back for Easter, y'all say goodbye. Everybody cry, second line. But when the music stop, move on. Cause I ain't coming home, they know I'm black like Jesus. But I ain't coming back for Easter, everybody cry. Y'all say goodbye, second line. But when the music stop, move on. Cause I ain't coming home, I'm gone. And now she on welfare. Lost here, daddy can't live there. So we ain't there, and life ain't fair. But the food free, and the rent cheap. His roaches where you sleep. He still came around and taught you baseball. Bought a Barbie doll, he raised all of y'all. And now the kids adults, they both up in the court. She want that child support, he on that child support. But he ain't never taught him baseball, and she ain't never bought him Barbie dolls. They both never there, no, never, not at all. Saying, well, pull your pants up, go while your ass out. They looking back saying, why, y'all ain't ever in the house? You got it backwards, don't you? I'm saying, cause we still preaching unity. And it's supposed to be family first in community. Got in church to $1 for your blessing. We made in God's image, thinking with Saint's mind. They got us crossed up, now Judas is Caesar. America bury me, but I ain't coming back for Easter. Yeah, they know I'm black like Jesus. But I ain't coming back for Easter, y'all say goodbye. Everybody cry, second line. But when the music stop, move on. Cause Cause I ain't coming home, they know I'm black like Jesus. But I ain't coming back for each to everybody cry. Y'all say goodbye, second line. But when the music stop, move on. Cause I ain't coming home, I'm gone.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. This is inspired by, a conversation I had today with Solo TV84. Shout out to Solo. We were talking just about the social media, the internet, and I was just venting, you know what I'm saying? I started venting and I was like, man, I really don't even like social media anymore. He's like, oh, why you don't upload as much as you do? I was like, man, honestly, I done a lot on social as far as uploads, so I'm just doing it when I feel like it. And he's like, he understood that. And then it dawned on me, like I have a reason for not liking it as much. And it's not just, some people go, man, like the juice ain't worth the squeeze in it for me. You know what I'm saying? I've done a lot, but I ain't really got much out of it. So it's like, but I'm not really, I was like, I did it as a parent, as a black man, and then I did it just to give information to the brothers. But now I'm like, when I do it, I'm gonna just do it for me, right? Because I feel like I covered those three things. But so this is for me when I'm about to say everything I'm about to say. One of my biggest issues with social media is too many people are easily brainwashed, and I see it. I see how easily brainwashed people are by being on social media, and it annoys me. Even as a content creator, it annoys me because truth be told, if I wanted to be deceptive and be devious, I could do it. And people would just roll with it because they want to be entertained. And that gets on my last nerve. So, like, I can say it in different ways. When it comes to the relationship talk, you're just seeing a bunch of people regurgitating a bunch of things that worked on a bunch of different channels before they ever came on social media. And they're just saying the same thing over and over again. They might put a few bells and whistles to it, some sound effects, get some chicks in there, have an argument, have a sound, and it's entertaining to y'all. And I look at it and I'm like, man, listen, I'm tired of looking at this stuff. Because it's different when you got, you're going to say you got younger men and women coming into these spaces and they need to be educated about what went on before them. And I get that. But you got a bunch of grown people who've been on these channels and on these panels for years, whether they be content creators or more so the people in the audience. I don't want to hear your relationship talk when I done seen you for 5-10 years online and you ain't never been in a relationship. You always talking about why you don't like relationships. Shut up. It gets annoying. But that's just for me. Other people, they like to hear the same thing 172 times in a row because it entertains them. Why? Whatever that is, that's on them. You gotta excuse me for a second. I ain't feeling too hot, so that's a whole nother thing. the other thing is this. Social media has your algorithm. YouTube has what you like watching. Instagram has what you like watching, right? You know, so when y'all get TikTok has what you like watching. So the problem is a lot of y'all are on social media and you brainwashed yourself because you never thought outside the box of your doggone self. So all the stuff that you really quote unquote interested in is at your disposal, on your phone, on your computer. And guess what? You keep asking for it. And the problem is a lot of you people got all of these problems with society and problems with America. But guess what? You don't even look up the solution in the information age. So you done brainwashed yourself. It used to be, you know, when I was a kid, it was like 5 to 10 channels. Then you had cable. Then it was like 40. Then you had satellite. Then you had hundreds. And now you got the internet and everything is accessible. So you're the cause for your own brainwashing. So when you're looking for a solution, the reason why you ain't got it because you ain't looked it up. You can look up porno. You can look up I want to see midgets and cartoons having sex. Ooh, I want to see, you know what I'm saying? I want to see interracial sex. And it's like, okay, but when you get online, you act dumb. Could you typing it? Could you tell me the exact date and time and date and give me the link to what you were talking about and that you explained thoroughly, but I didn't really want to listen? Because if you send it to me, I'm gonna actually watch it and read it. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't want a solution. So now it's like, what are we talking about? Hold up. So now we have problem after problem after problem. You see this political thing going on. And I see it all the time. You know, when it comes to politics, we got the same issue. Oh, you're a conservative. Oh, you're a liberal. Oh, you're a Democrat. Oh, you're a Republican. Oh, shut up. You're stupid. How about that? You program yourself to believe that your politics actually give a damn about you. They don't. Some of y'all have y'all whole little moral setup. Y'all, there's channel after channel after channel of black people playing politics, not because they actually believe the politics, but because people will actually watch it because they want to be brainwashed by the BS. It's raining. So now we're at that place because everybody's intelligent. Everybody knows what they're talking about. No, but here's the issue. And this is why I said, you know, the nation is totally brainwashed. As a content creator, I can tell by analytics people don't pay attention. People don't listen. People only hear buzzwords. Why do you think YouTube promoted YouTube Shorts? Because your attention span got short. That's the reality. Somebody got to give you highlights of actual real life information. Because you can't stand and listen for 5 minutes. Why do you think the music is so fast? Because you can't pay attention to it no more. Yeah, because you brainwashed yourself to be slow. We talked about this previously, even with the dating stuff, where you got it to the point where people couldn't go out on dates without being on their phone because they couldn't interact with the person in front of them because they were so busy on social media interacting with nobody that they actually thought they was doing something. So for me, it's disappointing, man. It's disappointing to see a bunch of grown folks brainwash themselves and then act like they're not brainwashed. How could we have an information age and people dumb themselves down to the point that they don't know nothing? And as a content creator, I'm like, God, man, I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this. Because all I got to do is say the same thing that 9, 10, 20 other people say, the exact same way. Matter of fact, YouTube will tell you how to do it. Canva will tell you how to do it. Make a thumbnail like this. Make a little face. Use this exact font, and we will blast it across the social media, and people will gravitate to it because that's what they want. It's an infomercial. It's an infomercial. You thought the internet was for nerds who want to and people who have critical thinking skills. But no, it's not. It's for a bunch of idiots. And see, part of this isn't that it disappoints me that people are brainwashed. It disappoints me that people don't even want to admit that they wanted to be brainwashed. These people don't want to think for themselves. As much as people say, oh, you're a I'm a free thinker. You're a free fucking lie. You're not a free thinker, because anything that's the antithesis of what you thought about, you so triggered you can't think no more. We need to have conversation and dialogue. Why? Everybody's saying the exact same thing. Why we got to talk about something? You know, why do we have to talk about anything when everybody is saying the same thing that they heard 120 times? I get annoyed. And I was talking, and like I said, shout out to Solo. I told him one of the things that I'm annoyed with in society is it just people being inconsiderate. It to me, it's got out of hand to the point where you got adults and children just being inconsiderate and expecting that there's no consequence. And I know you was brainwashed to believe that you just let me just do whatever I feel. You know what? Let me just cut you off in traffic. You know what? Let me just invade your personal space. You know what? Let me just, I got all this space, but let me walk right in front of you just because I just want to be inconsiderate. Let me have a meltdown because I need help, but I need to let you do all the work. And I'm going to walk off. And then when you're done, I'm going to come back and I got all this energy that I didn't have before I asked for this help. Yeah. And when you get cussed out for all of those things, I could just play stupid like, oh, I don't understand what's going on. And it works. It works. You know why it works? Because the majority of society is inconsiderate, and the majority of society ain't been smacked in the mouth for being out of pocket. So for me, it's like this nation is totally brainwashed. Because I see it, when I'm on social media, it aggravates me. All you got to do is get on social media and you can tell everybody's acting. I had a conversation today, and the in-depth part of the conversation, it enlightened me because I know for a fact if I talk like this online and I say absolutely nothing, and then I put a little bit of music in the background and a few bells and whistles in the audio, they're going to push this out into society. And you never ask the question, why? Since we're going to talk about algorithms, somebody got to control the algorithm. And the people who control the algorithm don't want anything smart on the damn algorithm. You remember they talked that stuff about TikTok? America is getting dumber because,
America's on TikTok and all they do is just silly stuff on TikTok. But if you go to China, they have a lot of smart stuff on TikTok. It's the difference. Oh, so all of a sudden the algorithm is different in one nation than the other. You think? But all of a sudden we can't even say that in America. You think the algorithm in America is different between racial groups, just beyond what you actually watch. Because they're catering to people. They're catering to your fear. They're catering to your superiority complex. They're catering to your materialism. That's why when you get on your phone, you know, and every little app you get on has that, you know, allow, don't allow, you know, to get this app. Basically, we got to see all your photos and text messages, and the camera could come on at any time that you don't know, and the mic can come on at any time. So if I say something like, man, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about buying a Porsche, and I like Waffle House. Man, I should go buy a Waffle House. You know what's going to show up on my damn phone? Porsches and Waffle House. So I intentionally, if I look online at stuff, I look at completely different stuff. Just keep adding stuff to the algorithm. Some of them I want, some of them I don't want. Just, you know, if I'm on this month, let me just check this out. Because sometimes I'm just searching for information. It's the information age. But people in America forget that. I was looking at a clip of a show. It was a show about teachers with the guy that played Chris Rock, and everybody hates Chris. And the mother walked in there at 9:00 with the kid and sat him down and walked out of the class. And I'm sitting there like, okay. Then they fast forwarded. He was talking to the principal, and he was like, listen, I need to talk to this parent because, they keep showing up at 9:00 and class starts at 8. So then they meet up with the parent at a spa. So they sitting there doing a mani-pedi, basically with him, the principal, and her. And he's like, why you keep bringing your kid to school at 9:00? You know, I don't think they was going to do it. I don't think they was doing anything. And the minute I saw that, my mind went to, wait a minute, you a grown woman who been to school, and they got to meet you in a spot on a TV show to tell you that your kid learns at 8:00 in the morning. Also, they got homework that starts from 8:00 in the morning. They got assignments that started from 8:00 in the morning. Did you not go to school? But no. This is what it's about, especially with us in Black America. They basically put on social media us being stupid and us having beefs, or us being hypersexual. It's basically in that premise, and you're not really gonna get out of that algorithm no matter how you slice it, because they're gonna throw it at you one way or the other. And it's your business to go, I'm not listening, I'm not watching it, I'm not listening to that, I'm not taking that in. It's stupid, right? So now it's like, oh, okay. So now we have this issue where I'm watching, like, I have this issue where I'm looking, at a country, and it's like, man, this is dumb. I'm seeing people in their 40s, 50s, 60s. And I'm like, wait, you mean to tell me this nation been brainwashing you since you was a child and you still ain't figured it out yet? You still ain't figured it out yet. That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. People have wasted their lives. Because their identity was being brainwashed. I'm an American. I'm a patriot. I'm a this. I'm a that. And it's like, are you really though? Seriously, are you really that? Really? Or is that an identity that that resonated with you because you was easily brainwashed in that path? See, you've been watching, people been watching Marvel movies and DC movies and superhero movies and cartoons so long, and that now that since I was a child, now that we're adults, all of the superhero rhetoric resonates with you. So now you're a 39-year-old man or woman who really deep down wants to be Captain America. Deep down, I'm Tony Stark. Deep down, I'm Batman. Deep down, I'm the Joker. It's like, why don't you grow up? It's cool to like this stuff, but grow up. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. Really? You ain't got the willpower to put them damn cookies down, and you think you Spider-Man now? So everything that resonates to your inner superhero has you gravitating to a certain direction in life. Or the same thing that I see with the superiority. I'm white, so I'm better because America brainwashed me to believe because I'm white, I'm better. But you're still stupid though. That's why you get mad when your white ass is around somebody who's not white and they're doing better in life than you. How could they be doing better than me? I'm white. I'm supposed to be inherently great. You're stupid. That's the belief you gave yourself for being average. So now we got this issue. That's why I said a nation is and then you have these people. Let's just do the non-black people and non-white people, the people of color, brainwashed. You know why I don't like black people? Because white people like that. I don't like black people, and I'm trying to kiss up to white people. Okay, stay your ass over there with them then. And when they start kicking your ass, do not my brother me. Stay your ass over there. Because nobody told you. Boy, I'm about to say some stuff. Because and plus, let's even get it to, black people and non-black people, right? The black, brown, non-coalition, the black, brown, yellow coalition. I'm black, whether it's Caribbean or African, UK, American, whatever. We got too many black people brainwashed. And you see it online. Hey man, you got to do it like them white people do it. Them white people do the right thing. See, the white people do what the white people do. See, it's real because the white people said it. Even the white people admit this. It's got to be right because the white people. If you don't shut your ass up, newsflash. White people know every devious ass thing they did. So if you want to be like white people, you got to start doing some devious shit. But you brainwashed to believe white got to be right. Oh, white got to be right. Yeah, okay. So think like white people. You want to think like white people? Be brainwashed like them because they right? Okay, this is what you got to do. When you see, since you want to be white, right? Because this is because when it's a white person with a black person, this is fair game. Okay. See, a white person will kill a black child, but I'm white. So you got to go ahead. You got to attack. You want to be white? Think like them. So next time you see a little white kid running around, hey, he fair game. You want to be white that bad? You really do? Oh man, if you at a job and you see somebody white come by and they apply, you got to make sure they never get the job because hey man, I'm just being white, man. I got to do what white people do, man. We got to be like them white people. No, F your application. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that. White people come to your place of business, you got to spit in their food like they would do with you. Yeah, there you go. You want to be white that bad? Because them other people of color do it. And by the way, here's one thing. Because sometimes I'm hiding in plain sight when I say this. This is a conundrum. In real life, I just got a regular name. Regular first, middle, last name. If you saw my first, middle, last name, it's a million of people with that same first, middle, and last name. So I'm very hard to find just by my name alone, right? For all you people who think your kid gonna be unique because you named them something crazy, but you knew everything that they was gonna have to deal with in life, that didn't make your kid blacker, just for the record. Just for the record. Just because you named them Zanique, Timothy Drake, it don't matter. They're going to be black. Hashtags be white. But this is really my issue at times. Like, it's easy to brainwash people in America. Like, I had a conversation years ago when I was at work with he's a redneck. He's a dude that I would like a customer. You know what I'm saying? It's a redneck. And he was like, look, man, we got it. You know what I'm saying? We just out here. We out here in the suburbs, man. We just want to protect what we have. And, we just don't want, like if it goes left and there's a war, we don't want the black people, you black folks coming to get our stuff. And I looked at him and I said, hey, man, you live 25 to 30 miles outside from the city. The black people you talking about live in the hood, right? He's like, yeah. If this nation was to actually just go into war, right? Just civil war, right? He's like, yeah. You think people gonna drive 25 to 30 miles to steal your stuff in particular? You're out of your mind. Who's gonna kill you and rob you is your neighbors, your white neighbors, because they know what you got. Nobody's gonna waste gas driving on a wild goose chase. And at the time, the guy had to be in his 50s, and he gave me that look like, I really never thought about that. It's like, it's that simple. But you know what? You've been so brainwashed with this race thing that you ain't got no common sense no more. Like we were talking about the incident with Trump and getting shot at, And he was like, man, you saw how they going on the white lady that was fumbling, that was in the Secret Service? I said, yeah, you know why I said, in my opinion, the reason they going in on her because they don't want to take the blame. And this is what I mean by the nation is brainwashed. You mean to tell me a presidential candidate who was the president at a time, was the former president, goes to a rally in white land, and all the men who were working in the Secret Service, police, and even the military detail couldn't do their simple job to make sure that nobody actually had a good line of fire to shoot at their possible candidate, which is supposed to be your job, protect the president or the former president. But who get blamed is a white lady fumbling with a gun. Oh, okay. You brainwashed. You brainwashed. Because y'all, oh my God. It don't make sense. And then, let's just add insult to injury with what I'm about to say. We live in a country, and I hate to say this, I really do, that's supposed to be a Christian, God-fearing nation. Man, let me say this, man. Christianity is perverted. In America specifically. It's perverted, okay? Because if you telling me that God co-signed all the stuff that this country did inside and outside of this country, and God's gonna bless people, and he keeps blessing white people because God is loving and forgiving, but God is gonna just work on the downtrodden black people, and if we make it, we're an exception to the rule. Is that the way that God saw fit? No. God didn't create this system. Okay? God didn't say, you know what? I want these, you as my people, I need you to go to a completely different country and subjugate and oppress another group of people and steal what they have on their land and bring it back to your country so you can kick it and feel like you're rich. Yeah, God's will be done. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. We're brainwashed to believe that, God ordained America to be the way it is. No, it didn't. Sorry. And you can say that with Islam. God told me, to do all this. God told me to put all this stuff on these women's face and all over their body because God told me. No. A bunch of people got together and used God as a hustle. Since we're gonna go into, since I go to entertainment, just like the book of Eli, when the white dude was like, if you can give me if I can figure out all the words in this Bible, I can manipulate all these people. That's all religion has been in all these countries for the last probably 1,000 years. Think about that. Everybody's totally brainwashed. Because let me say something. They'll tell you something like, if you do what other people won't do for 5 years straight, you might be able to live like a king for the rest of your life. If you make if you sacrifice for 5 years and really put your grind on, you might be able to live, off of that for the rest of your life. Here's a caveat in America. That's not true if you black. Sorry. That's not true. Because if I put in work, because let me say this. I know hundreds of black people, thousands of black people who've put in the work for years and somehow they just didn't get the right results. Somehow. But if you get on social media and you do a little dance, I just want to rock, and shake like you out of your mind, all of a sudden, somehow you just, boom, bunch of attention. It's short-lived. It's short-lived, but this is the way it's working out here. This is what people are doing. This is what people are, because people want a certain, people want to put people in a certain box to make them feel a certain way about themselves. That's why if you don't fit the profile of what a person wants, they have a hard time dealing with you. Just like you have some you have some black people go, oh, the reason why, it's different for me because I don't act like the rest of you black folks. Slow down, playboy. Slow down. Because Black people don't dislike you because I talk with proper English or proper etiquette. No. No. That's not it. That's not it. Here's the issue. If I was to say, if I was to do what I see black people do online, like there's certain black people online who they go video after video after video, basically doing this. Hey, white people, look at these black people cutting up in this video. I'm gonna talk about these black people because they sure don't know how to act. They act just like you say they act. Come on, white people, let's talk about it. But then turn around when white people act out of pocket. That's an isolated incident, white folks. Look at this isolated white incident. Oh, they sure acting like the blacks. Right there. It's like, oh, okay. And then people go, oh, is it that you're talking with a better tone or some diction or something? Or is it that you know how brainwashed people operate? Come on now. You know how this works. This nation totally brainwashed. And it's just like people get online and be like, man, I'm looking for something real. Let me see your history. Let me see your history, dog. Let me see your history. Why you got to see my history? Cause when I see all the BBL chicks and all the semi-twerk videos, and, and all the sports etiquette, all the sports talk, and all the, I don't know, a couple of the diet Kevin Samuel relationship videos, possibly, then I'm gonna go, okay, so what is the real stuff you were talking about again? I just, you know what I'm saying? Because at this juncture, it's sad. Because I see where this is headed, man. And one thing Solo was he talked about, he said, man, did you see that they were saying that, that in Congress or whatever, or the Senate, that they're talking about drafting women, under the age of 25 to the military? And he's like, what you think about that? I'm like, that's probably not going to happen, but it's on the table, which means a few things. And the reason why it's interesting is because he said, man, if we can't go to war with them girls, that ain't going to work. It's like, yeah, it ain't going to work. But guess what? Them girls ain't going to go to war if they did draft them. They're going to be in the building. Now, the other thing he said the chicks might wind up getting pregnant to dodge it. I was like, it ain't going to happen. These guys don't want to be put on child support because she don't want to go to war. It's not going to happen. I said, but here's the interesting thing. I was like, let's just say they did start drafting women. Because this nation because I know America, I can guarantee you one thing. White women who get drafted gonna have 1 million exemptions. They ain't gonna never go to war. Black women, they sending all y'all. Oh, y'all. Black women, maybe Hispanic chicks, you got to go. Asian chicks might be able to stay because the white boys still, they really be feeling them. You know what I'm saying? They be liking those Asian chicks. But it's brainwashed. All that, we are sisters and we are women here, us world and feminism and the patriarchy. Bullshit. Them white women gonna bail so fast. And guess what? America's gonna no, you can't send Guinevere to war. No, you can't send Karen to war. Karen can't do it. No. A white woman's tears shall not be on the battlefield. Send the negresses. Their lives are not worth as much as ours because we're white. That's basically what's going to go on. This nation totally brainwashed. And then, not to mention, just a whole nother aspect of this is, part of brainwashing is capitalism, like I brought up earlier. But a lot of what's going on is people don't know how to get your money anymore. Even with these algorithms, they're trying to figure it out. So what they're really doing is this. They're dumbing down society in the information age, which is ridiculous to me. Because it's not the information that's the issue, it's the effort. See, a lot of people don't understand. You can have all the information in the world, but if you ain't got the will to actually do it, it's worthless. So you got parents out here raising their children and they're on the phone. And I used to get on my son about this. You can't be on the phone on the internet to have all these answers that you need and not know nothing. It don't make sense. So when it comes to actual manual labor and stuff that you need, you got a nation of people who basically don't want to do any work, which is funneled into the workforce. Because we all adults here, everybody who works knows this. The vast majority of your coworkers are not trying to do their job. Even in a corporate job in an AC building on a computer, they're not trying to do their job. It's just like, could you? The job is to get somebody else to do their job. I'm stressed out. It's a rough day. I got things to do. I gotta go over here real quick. I don't know. And then you got a society of stupid people on the job and a society of people who play stupid on the job. And it don't make sense because in a lot of places, your management is complete utter idiots. And you're trying to figure out how did you get in this position and you this stupid? How is this company running with all of these idiots? It's not running because of the idiots. It's running because of the customers. Get that through your head. So the management just walks off. Then you got the workers just walking off. You know, I just can't do this and I just can't do that and I just can't do that. But let me say something. And this is what I mean by a nation that's totally brainwashed. We live in a nation that if you work on a job and you work for any kind of company and you've worked in any kind of capacity, you've had people in management who try to, you know what? I heard you work 12 hours today. Your paycheck say you only work 10. They don't know how to do their job, but they know how to take money out your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they know that. Oh yeah. I took your overtime from you. Oh, no, we'll get you next week. Wait. How did you How did you mess this up and it's automated? How did you short me and it's automated? You want to figure? You want to tell me that? You got people in the military, you know, who will tell you, you know, hey man, my commanders, man. The minute I say I gotta listen, man, I gotta go home for, you know, my mother's having surgery next Tuesday. I gotta be there. No problem. I got you. Next Tuesday come. Where you going? You got work to do. You got to do this. We got to do this. Then I tell you last Tuesday that my mother was, you know, the mother's having surgery. Well, you got to be here. You finna get shot. We're gonna call. We're gonna say you're AWOL if you leave here now. Oh, okay. And then y'all wonder why people go to war and friendly fire happens. Y'all think that friendly fire is just by mistake? That's y'all thought? No, it's not by mistake. It's by, that's that motherfucker right there. Since we out here. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was the enemy. Brainwashed. And the reason I'm saying that is because You got a nation of people trying to screw over everybody in the nation, but at the same time want the nation to work together. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know, a lot of people not going to make it because of that. So then, oh man, boy. You know what? I'm glad Carl said it. Shout out to Pat Tillman. I mean, did anybody ever ask the question? Pat Tillman, you know, got killed by friendly fire in the military, and they said people felt that they were upset and jealous of him because he was in the NFL. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all do realize the military know who killed Pat Tillman, right? They know who shot him. They did an autopsy. They got the bullets. They know where the rounds went, who the rounds were from. But guess what? That white dude just get to walk around America like nothing ever happened. Nation is totally brainwashed. I saw the video of the sister that got shot by the cop in her house. I'm so desensitized to it, I expect it. But you know what else I expect? I expect that the whole world gonna not know what they saw on video. You know why I know that? Because I was a kid when Rodney King video came out. Oh, yeah, I was around then. Oh, yeah. See, cops have been getting caught with camcorders doing foul stuff. And the whole nation just go retarded. Oh, well, maybe the water was fuming in the air and it was, you know, decompressing his lungs. Or maybe we got to come up with a good white excuse. Oh, maybe, you know, maybe the water was going to turn into mercury and then just seep into the man's skin and kill him. Who knows, man? You got to protect yourself. Oh, it's like, oh, okay. Interesting. We watch stuff on camera all the time. I'm a sports fan. I've been watching refs look at instant replay for 30 years and getting it wrong. You think they actually got it wrong by mistake? It's called home field advantage. It's the same thing that happens when you see all of these videos and tapes. These videos of people being out of pocket. Tapes of people being out of pocket. And people go, well, let's just sweep that under the rug. It's called home field advantage. And the sad part is this. You know, even with white America, your greatest fear is that everything you did to us black people and all these other groups of people is going to fall upon you. And you know what? You about to manifest that. Y'all about to manifest that. Because y'all can't even follow y'all own damn rules because y'all so brainwashed that I'm white and I say so. It's just part of America's DNA. You forget. People ain't got to keep playing this game with you. They ain't got to keep playing this game with you. They don't. We live in a world, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we live in a world that truth doesn't matter more than narratives. Somebody can tell you the truth. You can see the truth for yourself. And if somebody says the right narrative, you willing to go with it because for some reason it benefits you. See, I already knew this country never had integrity. It never had ethics. It never actually had a soul or a spirit. It was never actually a God-fearing country. Or a God-loving country at that. Right and wrong, you know, in America makes no sense because America was built on wrong. So if you expect the right outcome from this country, you brainwash yourself. Even with the, even when people used to say, hey man, we're going abroad fighting for your freedom. You did not take a whole military fleet to another continent to shoot up people for my freedom. Stop lying. I'm supposed to believe that? I'm really supposed to believe you dropped a bunch of warheads in the Middle East for my freedom. Are you kidding me? Let me take it a step further. Even when it comes to the political aspect, the executive, the legislative, the judicial branch, just of America in general. Who still believes that they're actually doing something for the benefit of America in Washington, D.C.? You believe that? Because if you do, I'll sell you some beachfront property in the Grand Canyon. If you believe that, oh man, they're doing the best they can for our country and their work, when have they done that? When has the political system worked for the common man in America? When have people taken the best interest of the country, of the citizens of the United States completely, how can I say this? When has the political system taking the common American into consideration when they were working, quote unquote, working in DC? When? And people is out of touch. They don't give a damn about you. They never have, never will. Never have, never will. This is a bill that's going to help America. How? How? People are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to fix the problems of the United States of America, but the problems never got fixed. That should let you know something. The only thing that got fixed, even though that sounds contradictory, because let me say it this way. This country was built for the rich. And if you ain't part of the rich, you don't matter. You don't. Because if you go to any major metropolitan city, there are places in that city that you don't even know exist. You know why? Because you ain't rich enough to know. It's not that, let me say, how and I'm going to tell you what I mean. And this how people are it's part of people being totally brainwashed. A lot of people say, you talk to chicks, I want to go to Ruth Chris. I want to go to Perry Steakhouse. I want to go to Fleming's. I want to go to Mastro's. If you, as a common person, know the name of the place, it ain't where rich people go. Just for the record. The really rich people ain't going there. Because they know you going to be there. And if you never thought about it, I'm sorry to be the one to break the bad news to you. There are restaurants, steakhouses, Michelin joints that you don't even know exist. You don't even know exist. Like, where did you get that from? What? Oh, I eat at such and such. What is that? Oh, if you don't know, you never know. It's just like buying. It's just like buying. Let me see how I could put this. It's the difference between buying a There's a big difference if between a person who can buy a Lamborghini and a person who can buy a Ferrari. They're both expensive, but one of them come with stipulations. You gotta. It's just like buying Rolexes. You gotta buy a entry level Rolex to actually and buy some more Rolexes to even get in the list to buy the exclusive joints. So even if you in the dough, you ain't in the dough. So this country is completely brainwashed to think we all in the same boat. No, we not. We're never gonna be in the same boat. Listen. Me and Solo were talking about this earlier. He said, what if we go back to war? I was like, it ain't gonna do nothing. And he's like, people believe that war makes money. And I was like, it don't though. This country been at war since 9/11. And we would have went 31 to 38 trillion dollars in debt. If war made money, when we gonna make money? Oh, we didn't make no money in Iraq, didn't make no money in Afghanistan. I'm sorry. If we went to fight in the Ukraine, it wasn't gonna make no money. Like the oil never got cheaper when we was in Iraq stealing their oil. People had an opium problem. Because stealing the opium in Afghanistan. I don't see where the money at. Sorry, did war make money? No, just put the country in more and more debt. Because people believe that war makes money because of World War II. World War II, the whole world was bombed except for the United States of America. So it made the United States of America money. You could say the Revolutionary War made the United States of America money because they ain't had no money at the time. You was fighting. Remember, the UK lost money fighting the quote unquote US in the Revolutionary War. France lost money trying to be over here fighting. Most times when you are a nation and somebody in another nation from outside of your nation comes to fight you, that nation loses money. Loses money. But the best we got is the reason why we're fighting is for freedom and an American eagle and a flag and some rock and roll music playing and somebody doing a Hulk Hogan t-shirt rip. That's the best you got. You're an idiot to fall for that. Excuse me. Hold up for a second. So now, and I'm about to say something that I don't think nobody ever said this on the internet about this nation being brainwashed. People say there's a rise of autism. There's a rise of autism. It's a lot of autistic kids and a lot of people on the spectrum. And people they're like, where is it coming from? And I'm looking at it like just a common sense. It's coming from two things. The first is people who are older and unhealthy having kids. That's one. The second, drug use. You know why a lot of these kids are on the spectrum? Drug use. It ain't immunizations, it's drug use. Everybody had immunizations when we was kids. It's drug use. People been popping pills, smoking all kinds of laced weed, doing all kinds of dope, and you never. Did people forget about crack babies? Did people forget that these kids on when the parents was on crack, these kids came up messed up? Oh, we just leave that out of it? We just left that alone, huh? All these pills and all these prescription pills don't make no sense. You know, because everybody ain't on crack. Yeah, everybody's not on crack. You forgot people had babies when they was on heroin. People had babies when they was on amphetamines. People was drunks and had kids, and some of them kids was messed up. It's like, yo, we just and everybody keeps doing more and more dope. You don't think if you don't think if you was doing mushrooms and popping Molly that if you mess around and have a kid, it might be some side effects? Really? Oh, and I agree. Some of these people ain't autistic. They're just socially awkward. Becomes a problem. Say it again. 1 in 44. Not to mention, nowadays it's basically a classroom. It's basically a classroom. We used to have classrooms with 30 people, 30, 35. If it's a big class, maybe 40 people. That used to be a high school classroom. Wasn't no autistic people in the 90s in the classroom. It was special ed people. Wasn't really autistic people. We knew the difference between special ed and autistic. We knew it. But that's just a whole nother thing. That just is on my mind. I just had to bring it up. Because this is no disrespect to autistic people. I got a few autistic folks in my family. Here's the thing. And the reason I'm bringing this up I'm actually bringing it up for a different reason. Are we gonna just walk around and act like as a society we're not raising these children poorly on purpose? We just gonna act like that's not going on? It's just like we really gonna play this game now. Parents want to be your friend. The teacher want to get you out of their classroom because you're getting on their nerves. The school wants you out the school because they want your money. They want the government money for you, but they really don't want to teach you nothing. And society's sick of you being spoiled and nobody checking you. Are we really gonna act? And now you got these kids walking out into society mad at the world, and it's like, yeah, you should be, but then again, you should be mad at yourself too. No. You can tell there's something wrong with a kid at birth. You can tell, and that's the issue. You can tell something wrong with a kid at birth. Do these people want to pop up and be 13 and now I'm autistic? I know people who 45 talking about I'm autistic now. It's like, bro, you ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Nothing was ever wrong with you. A lot of these people, you know if something's wrong with a kid off rip when they born. They don't just grow into being it. Now your kid could be stupid, and just because listen, there's a lot of stupid people that had kids trying to pass their kid off as autistic. No, listen, you know what? I'm about to be trifling. For all you kids out there who ever listen to something like this and might get this far on in this video, ask your parents what their grade point average was. Ask your grandparents to see your parents' report card. Yeah. Do that. Because it's a lot of parents right here, right now, that had a 1.8 GPA. It's a lot of y'all out here. It's a lot of y'all out here. Well, I ain't really go to school because I had to learn in a different environment. I learned a little bit differently. No, you were stupid. Don't sit here and lie. You were stupid. Trying to brainwash society to play this game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't learn the same. People learn differently. Well, how come you ain't learning no kind of way? How come you still stupid? Some people learn hands-on, but you horrible learning hands-on too. You stupid. Oh, I need a little bit more attention. People gave you more attention. Your ass was still stupid. Asking dumb-ass questions. And you could tell. If you have any type of conversation with anybody in America, you could tell if they smart or not. It's very evident nowadays. You want to know how smart America is? Take your ass to the grocery store. Look how stupid people are. I get sick of this shit. America is brainwashed to be stupid and think stupid's okay. You know how I know? Because y'all still get to the cash register to this day and act like you ain't got to pull your goddamn wallet out. Y'all still just sit there and stand there like it's a line waiting on over here. Y'all still go to fast food restaurants and look at the menu like a dumbass, like you don't know what you want and you've been standing in line for 5 minutes. You stupid. No, I'm just picky. I need to know. I got to have what I like. Man, shut your ass up. Y'all lucky that Amazon here, because Amazon know how stupid your ass is too. They can't tell nobody. Y'all out here going on dates with people. Stupid as hell. I don't know what I want. I don't know what you want to eat. I don't know what I want to eat, but I know I don't want that. I know your ass gonna be hungry. You keep playing this dumb ass game. This nation is wasting people's time being dumb. It go all the way to the top. A lot of y'all can't even help y'all damn kids with their own homework because y'all don't want to tell your kids you that stupid. I don't know. You need to study more. They do need to study more. But your ass don't know that yet. When was the country founded? You can't go 1776. You can't say that because your stupid ass don't know. Your stupid ass didn't know when you was in school. Lying to these damn kids talking about, lying to everybody in the country. In America, you could be anything you want to be. You're a goddamn lie. You can't be anything you want to be in America. Bullshit. Know how I know? Because I want to be not bothered by racism. Can that happen? No. Shut your ass up. If you give your life to Christ, what the fuck that got to do with this country's brainwashing? If I gave my life to God, that don't change racism, buddy. This nation is brainwashed, man. Everybody just believing some bullshit. And my issue really at the end of the day is, how old do you have to be to break the brainwashing? How old? Like some people, listen. What is this? It's July what is it? July, what? July 24th. I'm a football fan. And let me tell you, I have guilty pleasures like everybody else. I'll get on YouTube and listen to like people do commentary on their team. It's 32 teams in the NFL, right? And all of these commentaries are people who are talking the best they can talk about their favorite team. Whole channel on their favorite team. Just bigging up their favorite team. Bitch, your team sorry and you fucking know it. This is what I have an issue with brainwashing. When can't you say, yo, this situation sucks. And it's probably going to suck for a while. And if it gets better, I'm surprised. Like, we got a lot of sports betting, and gambling has just become just regular in America. You lucky people can't gamble on American stupidity. You lucky. They gamble on everything else, but they don't want to gamble on something real like, hey, what are the odds that white people gonna say that cop did nothing wrong? Oh, shit. I get. Yeah, I'm giving you. I can't give you 2-1 because I'm gonna lose some money. We gonna go with the under on this one. What are the odds? That if Trump don't win, white people gonna lose their mind. Yeah, we're gonna have to go on the under on that. That'll. What are the odds that if Kamala Harris don't win, they gonna blame black men? What are the odds? Oh shit! Yeah, we can't. Come on now. It's crazy. We just a brainwashed nation, believe in everything. It's just any and everything. And y'all don't see, like, when you was a child, you did the Pledge of Allegiance, right? For what? But as an adult, you still know it because you had to do it every day. But do I feel, like, oh, I pledged to the country? Hell no. I'm just like, man, just get this dumb shit out the way. Then we did the national anthem. Oh, America, get this dumb shit out the way. Me being black, then we had the black national anthem. Like, okay, whatever, okay. But guess what? Then you get to high school. Your high school has an alma mater, a song, whatever that is. You go to college, it's the same thing. You go to the military, it's the same thing. You get on a job, they have a slogan or da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Your ass ain't figured out that every little faction of your life, somebody was trying to brainwash you to make you beholden to their team. Everybody feels like you brainwashed. Whatever state you born, your state is the best. Whatever city you born in that state, your city is the best. Whatever region you born in America, that region is the best. You know why? Because you say so, because you from there. You got anything? Do you have anything that actually, can substantiate that? Some states can, some states can't. Some cities can, some cities can't. Bitch, don't tell me Jackson, Mississippi is the best place in America because you was born there. No, the fuck it's not. Shut up. Don't tell me, man, I'm from the hardest neighborhood ever in Sanford, Connecticut. Shut your punk ass up. It's not that difficult over there, okay? You don't know, it go down over here. Yeah, it go down everywhere. Shut up. Everybody believes everything they've done is great. Every place that they're from is great. We got the greatest of great. Everybody got great. I ain't gonna say that. Most places in America have somebody great from there. But here's the issue. It ain't that many, okay? Don't act like you got a haven of great people coming from a particular city or state all the time. Greatness just comes from, somebody's great and they got a great opportunity. People gravitated to them. That's what happened. As I'm on one. But that's just the reality. Like, think about it. Like, boy, I'm about to say something that's so disrespectful. Like I saw Brittany Griner say she gonna be a dad. Look, I ain't gotta play this game with you. You about to be a mom. I'm about to be a pops. Pops, what? Your name is Brittany. You're not gonna be a pops. I gotta play this stupid game with you. We living in a country where people just go, hey man, you know what I'm saying? A real man eats everything. And it's like, bro, you 272 pounds and you 5'9". You need to back your ass away from that table before you die. I'm a man. That's why I drink beer and I eat beef and I eat pork and I'm not overweight. This is just man weight. Nigga, you finna die. It's a reason why you had a heart attack at 37. Cut back on some of that stuff. Same thing with the women. You know what? I got a BBL. You're gonna die from a BBL. You think because you went and got surgery that makes you better? You gonna mess around and die early. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but that's what's gonna happen. Y'all act like y'all ain't never seen old people who had plastic surgery before. Everybody done seen somebody 60-year-old grandma who had a boob job and all her skin is wrinkly, but she got 20-year-old titties. Everybody's seen that before. Somebody had collagen put in their face and their whole face is old, but their lips is brand new. Everybody's seen that before. Y'all crazy. You could work out, you could eat better, and it's fine. You'll be fine. But no, you're willing to die. We done brainwashed this country to think if you're beautiful, your life is going to be better. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because guess what? Beautiful people get old and ugly too. Everybody going to have a run at some point in life. Some people's runs is longer than others, and some people run is shorter than others. But if you really think, oh man, this is going to make my life a whole lot better. Okay. Like, watch this. I've seen a lot of superficial people and materialistic people in my life. And all the BS and all the money they spent on being superficial and materialistic was worthless. Worthless. All the money they spent trying to get everybody's attention wasn't worth a damn. Wasn't worth a damn. All the people who were, oh, you want to be in high fashion? Cool. Now you done bought hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of outfits for nothing. Then you look back and go, I wasted my money. You want to be a watch collector? Oh, okay, cool. Then you realize I just bought all them watches. Shit. I probably only needed 5. I don't even know why I done spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on these watches. I got to get rid of that shit. Yeah. Yeah, she ain't the worst one. I can tell you that right now. She ain't the worst one. But yeah, that sucked. I want to collect cars. Okay. Now you gotta collect cars, you gotta get parts, you gotta get a garage, you gotta get it's like, and then all of a sudden you realize I wasted all that time and money. You totally brainwashed, like, because at the end of the day, this is the issue. People made you believe that something outside of you will make you happy with being you. And you fell for it. And no matter how you slice it, whether that's your class, whether that's your race, whether that's your political affiliation, whether that's your gender, they just tailored their little thing to you to go, you know what? If you can believe that this will make you happy, you can go down this path for somebody else's benefit, whether it's religion. He's still, man, let me tell you something. I know, man. Look, see, y'all don't want to. Let's talk about the people who boy, I'm about to be trifling. Look, I like guns, but I ain't finna spend 50, 60, $200,000 on guns. I know people who pull that stuff. Like, bro, what are you doing? How many guns do you need? How much ammo do you need? Are you out of your mind? Yeah, I had to get the new AR. I had to get man, I know people who got $5,000 rifles. For what? Nothing. Even for nothing. I got all this ammo. Even soldiers don't keep all that. Soldiers keep a certain some guns, some ammo, because they know better. I know former soldiers who like, yeah, I got this, and I got all the ammo I need. I'm good. People are brainwashed. Like, matter of fact, before I even get out here, this country, America, got you brainwashed that you tougher than you are. You're an American. That means you're rough and tough. No, listen. Most people in America pussy. I don't give a damn. I don't care if you got some tattoos. I don't care if you grew your beard out. I don't care if you try to look like you tough. Most people in America pussy. Got you. Everybody in America claim that they hard because they ain't never been in a fucking fight. Everybody claim that they're a killer because they ain't never been shot at. Like, I used to have this conversation with some of the guys I know because they were, we going hunting. It's like, why? You in Texas, bro. All you hunting is fucking deers and hogs. Why y'all acting like y'all killers out here? What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, you gotta know how to fend for yourself and shoot something. Like, bro, I grew up in the Midwest. I know good. Shooting a deer is not fucking manly. A deer don't give a shit that you there. A deer could walk right up on you with the rifle in hand and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And you gonna blow a hole in it. Oh, I shot a deer. I'm a killer. Shut up. I shot a hog. I'm a killer. It's like, okay, take your ass in the Midwest and see if one of them and see. Try to hunt when there's bears out. Try to hunt when there's wolves out. Try to hunt when there's wolverines out. Try to hunt when it's snowing. Go for it. Let's see how tough you are. Let's see how tough you are. Because they don't want to tell your ass. They don't want to tell you the truth. Even those people who hunting and want to kill everything. They scared as shit at night. When they hunting at night, they don't know who's out here. Motherfucker, you got all these bullets. You got all these rifles. What you scared of? You got the scope and everything. What you scared of the dog? But you a killer though. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. You see these people want to be, even these people who walk. And this is why. It's two things. It's one reason I don't like people with guns. I don't give a damn what race you are. I don't like people who like to carry guns everywhere because a lot of them people can't fight worth a damn, and they just always trying to pick fights to pull a gun out. I hate people like that. But see, the interesting thing is people like that don't like people who got guns too, because then Oh, bitch, I'm gonna shoot you. But the minute somebody try to reach into a bag or reach behind their back or angle down, man, your ass is lunch meat. All that posturing, oh hell no. Hell no. Y'all tripping. Oh, we living like, I remember I went to Vegas. And the most annoyed I was, they had an In-N-Out burger. Was it on like Blue Diamond? It's like at the end of the strip. And I walked in the In-N-Out burger just to get a burger. And this white dude walked in there with this fucking Desert Eagle on his hip. He wasn't a cop, wasn't a fed, just a random white dude just walking in. And I'm sitting there like, I hate motherfuckers like you. I hate motherfuckers like you. It's a bunch of families, grandmothers, grandfathers, grandkids, married couples, and this bitch walking around with a Desert Eagle to order a burger and some fries. It's like, you an asshole. Same thing was out here in Texas when they had it. The businesses shut that down. Bro, you're not finna be walking around like that. What's wrong with you? This idea, I'm protecting my Second Amendment. Shut your ass up. I'm my right to protect myself. If you want to protect yourself, how about don't get into shit? It's the same thing. Like I'm from the hood for real. Like that's why I don't respect gangsters. A lot of like for the vast majority, I don't respect gangsters. I don't, because it's like, bro, let me tell y'all something. I don't give a damn what color you are as a gangster. If you a gangster, all these dudes as gangsters pussy. Know how I know? Because all the people, everybody who has a gangster mentality, a bully mentality, or how can I say this? A thug mentality. 99% of them won't come straight up to you face to face. They won't. They'll call somebody to set you up before they come see you. They'll play like they're your friend before they come see you. They ain't gonna come see you. Dude, I when I was younger, man, I used to, listen, and I'm not a thug or nothing like that. Not like that. But if you piss me off on at the wrong time on the wrong day, I might see you right then and right there. I'm not a person that's got to call 10 friends to come get you. I don't, no. I'm not a person that, like, even when people who like to be well connected, do you know who I know? Bitch, they're not gonna save you if you fuck with me on the wrong day. Cause I'm gonna be right here, right now. Who you know ain't gonna be you. That they on the other end of that phone. I'm right here. You better like this is what I mean by America's totally brainwashed about being a tough guy. People like doing shit in America that don't make sense. It don't make sense. I'm gonna set them up. Oh, that was smart. When I used to watch those little, you used to watch those Italian gangster movies. They'll bring, we bring somebody on and we'll stab them in the car and then kill them. And it's like, man, y'all a bunch of hoes. Y'all a bunch of hoes. It is what it is. Like, you know what? Y'all just made me think about something. This is why sometimes, when I was talking about the military earlier and the United States and the government, this is why people look at this country crazy, because why? It makes absolute. America knows is going to have a problem, because you don't go to another country with your military and do a bunch of damage with your military in another country. And then when you pack up and leave, you leave the fucking tanks, you leave the fucking Humvees, you leave the Jeeps, sometimes you leave the guns, sometimes you leave the bombs. What the fuck are you thinking? Just leave that shit. We gotta go. Just leave it. Leave it. Are you crazy? So basically, you just gonna arm a whole other country of people with shit after you left. Oh, okay. All right. We could buy some more. No. No. It's just stupid. And it's brainwashed to think, hey, none of this is gonna happen. There's gonna be no blowback. There's gonna be no backlash for this type of stuff. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh yeah, this is what we doing. It's like, bro, okay, fine. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. As long as y'all stand up for the national anthem at the Cowboys game, everything is going to be okay. It's like, okay. All right, man. Like I say, it is bothersome to me. It's just bothersome to me as a human, just as a person. It's like, bro, basically, this country got beat by social media. People say, oh, nobody could beat America at war. Shit, well, YouTube beat America. Facebook beat America. Instagram beat America. TikTok beat America. College. You think about this. It's the information age. And you still have colleges charging like $20,000 a semester in the information age. Bitch, I could get this same information on my phone. We have the best education in the world. No, we don't. We have the best. We don't have the only thing. Boy, oh boy. You know what I think America is great at? We probably are the best at being delusional. We're the best at being delusional. Like I think we've got that. Like I think if delusion could be in the Olympics, it'd be the 92 Dream Team. America would be like the 92 Dream Team of delusion. Like the shit that goes on in this country that people just act like it's not. It's just. Yeah. You can eat bad and stay healthy. Oh, okay. If you take this pill, you're gonna lose weight and gain muscle. Oh, okay. All right, man. All right, fine. If you're online all day and being socially awkward, if you get on this app, you'll all of a sudden be the life of the party. Oh, okay. All right, man. Okay, fine. If you take this drug, you will be more in tune with God and the universe. Okay, man. All right. That's what we doing. Okay. That's what we on? Oh, okay. It's just like it's disgusting. All you got to do is talk a certain way, talk about a certain subject, just give people a few breadcrumbs here and there, and people make a living out of doing this shit. Just people make a living out of doing this shit, and people keep falling for it. It's not like a niche market, like people are looking to get involved in certain things. People just are looking to get their delusion justified. That's why I said, like, this nation totally brainwashed. You can go to any rabbit hole that you want to be in now. out of it, you know, whatever escapism that floats your boat, there's a rabbit hole for it. And you can go all the way down it on social media and not come back up for air. But the question that I'm always asking is like, see, a lot of y'all gonna like, boy. A lot of folks don't understand that because a lot of people don't have a work ethic anymore. Y'all won't be able to afford this escapism. You just won't. In video games, they cost money. And not just the video game costs money, but y'all gotta understand something. A lot of y'all gonna be on your own as adults. Rent, food, lights, internet, and then video game. I mean, water, gas, and then video game. Maybe your phone, and then video game. See, we're taught in this country that, you know, priorities can come second. No, they can't. I was telling a brother this recently, man. If you broke, if you don't have any money, but you handled all of your responsibilities, you're not broke, you're just responsible. That's all. But if you broke is a person who can't handle their responsibilities. You know, I can't pay the rent, I can't pay the car note, but you know, but I went out to have fun and now I need some money for the car note. That's broke. I just realized, man, I've been on here for almost 2 hours, man. I'm finna get out of here and cuss myself out because I just have a problem sometimes. I don't like the way this current country is going. I never liked how it was going, but you know, whatever. You know, ever since George Bush did the crack commercial when I was a kid, I knew this was downhill. And if y'all know what the crack commercial was, he was sitting in the White House. He pulled up like a whole baggie of crack. Like, this is the new drug on the streets. It's crack and it's doing damage and blah 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 blah. And I'm sitting there, you the president, how you got all these drugs in your office, buddy? You know, this ain't good. You got all these drugs, okay, and you the president. Now you got Hunter Biden out there getting high as a kite years later in the White House. Anyway, but like, share, subscribe, or die trying, man. Catch y'all on the next one if I decide to go live and rant about something. Peace.
This looks like a job for Superman.
You know what? You do this,
Spoken from the lips of the young, of the old, bear of me.
Yeah. Gotta put it all in.
And they are Superman.
All the way.
I guess I'm taking off the cake through the glasses in the trash. Being super is great, saving y'all is such a drag. Even God took a break, me I ain't coming back. I got one life to live, if you don't like it, that's your ass. Cause nobody saved me, plus when I walk, I'm just a peon. I could use somebody just like I'm the kings of neon. This world is cold as ice, mixed with salt, mixed with freon. They got me pissed off, but that's better than being peed on. For eons, human beings took kindness for weakness. When you constipated, you start to appreciate shit. Put before you life and death, and you just gotta choose. The kryptonite life means you still follow the rules. If your credit's messed up or your bills ain't paid, then it's getting disconnected. Can't nobody say the day. And I can fly, leave a building in a single bound, but I can't stand fair weather friends, and I just fly around. My super friends in Justice League, only folk I kick it with. Kill Lex Luthor, so what? We had to finish it. Kids play games and adults play for keeps. And me, I play to win, but I ain't playing in these streets. And life is not a joke, then again it ain't this serious. Superman can say the day, but God can say the Superman. Saga of the kryptonite, life just ended. You enjoy listening? Man, I finished it.
Lois, come holler at me. I got an ice couch.
Listen, I knew you would like it because we made it. I'm so frigid and so fly. Okay.